This is lesson 4. We are still looking at types of lakes according to their mode of formation. And this brings us to floodplain lakes. These are lakes formed when levees prevent water from returning in the main river. We looked at what levees are when we are still looking at features formed in the lower stage of a river. We said levees are depositional materials heaped at the banks of a river. So when these materials, called levees, prevent the water from entering the main channel and blocks this water behind themselves, the lakes formed are called floodplain lakes. They are called floodplain lakes because they occupy a floodplain, this extensive lowland neighboring the main river channel. If you look at this diagram, you will find this is the main river, the river channel, and levees are heaped on the sides of the river, and they prevent water from entering the main channel again, and therefore a small water body is collected behind the levees, and this is what we call a floodplain lake. Then we have volcanic lakes. These are lakes which are formed under volcanicity, and they include crater lakes. Crater lakes, we covered them under volcanicity, and we said these are lakes formed when a crater is filled with water. A crater is a depression on the top of a volcano. If you check on the diagram here, this is a crater. This is a depression on top of a volcano. And when it is filled with water, when this part is filled with water, it forms a crater lake. We have many examples on many volcanoes. Then we have caldera lakes. They are also volcanic lakes. As we said that calderas are extensive craters. They are extensive depressions on top of volcanoes formed as a result of violent eruption that destroys the top of a volcano. So when a caldera has a depression, when it is filled with water, it forms caldera lakes. We have lava-dammed lakes from lava. These are formed when flowing lava blocks the river channel. The river channel or the river is flowing at the bottom of a volcano, and lava flows, solidifies, and hardens across the river channel and blocks the water of the river. The water that collects behind the lava forms a lava-dammed lake. We have examples of twin lava-dammed lakes in Rwanda, Ruhondo, and Burera. If you check on this diagram, this is a lava-dammed lake because this river was blocked by the lava. When it hardened here, it blocked the river channel, and the lake that collected behind the solidified lava formed a lava-dammed lake. This is a dry river in front of a barrier. A dry river means a dry valley, like the other one we saw on river capture. This one remains with hardly no water flowing because its head was its head was cut off. It was beheaded by the solidified lava. See?